Hey everybody, welcome to a quick overview of our Wikipedia assignment. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how you're going to successfully complete this assignment and what I'm indeed looking for when I give this assignment to you to complete. So the first thing I'd like you to do is go ahead and go to Wikipedia, and I looked up HTML. If you search for HTML, it should come up with this page that you're looking at right here. Now, before we do any more of the code, we have to go ahead and set up our HTML file. So I'm just going to drag this out of the way. And what you should have open is you should have your skeleton open to copy. Control A to select it, Control C to copy it, and you should have a blank new document. If you didn't do this yet, you can go up to File and do New, and go ahead and save this blank open up a new blank document rather, and paste your skeleton in. Now, when you go up, you're going to save this. I save this as Wiki Demo, and that's what you should probably do as well, just so you know that this is the one that we completed together. When you do your Wikipedia assignment, you can save it as Wikipedia assignment.html. As with always, go ahead and make sure that your language is indeed HTML, and Control S, save frequently. Then go ahead and change our comments so we know what is what here. This is our Wikipedia assignment demo, and then for the title, we'll put Wiki Demo. And, oops, I must have done something. My apologies. And then again here for our assignment name, we'll put Wiki Demo and change all of your stuff as normal. So, with always HTML documents here, what we're going to do is we're going to start in the body section underneath that HR. You can do this as well, where just put a couple of enters, so you forget about those closing tags, and you never get them in the way. And we're going to go ahead and start putting our code in right here. So your assignment is to start recognizing our HTML tags as they're used on a page, and then to start adding the markup to stuff that it already is done, so you can go and practice the tags that we did. So the top of the page, we have two things here. First off, we have HTML. Largest heading on the page, most likely H1. Additionally, we have a line underneath of it. So in our code, we know H1 is indeed our largest heading, and we know that HR is indeed our vertical line. There's some things that we are indeed going to ignore. You can see all this stuff right underneath here from Wikipedia, all that stuff. You just ignore that. What we really want is we want this paragraph right here. So you're just going to select your paragraph here, do Control C, copy it, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to put it onto your page. Now, I encountered a problem here where our text is definitely not doing what it should be doing. So up here in View, there's a thing that says Word Wrap. You definitely want to have that turned on so you don't have to go and scroll in a bunch of different places. So now you see that this is indeed a paragraph of text. So we add our paragraph. And our paragraph ends right here after JavaScript. So just go and we can just drag our closing tag there. Now some of these things here, you might need to indent a little bit. Or it might just not look right. That's okay. I can live with that. So our web, so this one we definitely want to indent. That's our next paragraph. And we do that same process. Now, there's one other thing I would like to draw your attention to. If you look at the Wikipedia page, you see that Hypertext Markup Language HTML is in bolded text. There is indeed a tag. There's multiple different ways to do it, but the easiest way is to add the strong tag to it. And what that will do is it'll go and it'll take it and make that bolded text so it'll look the way that you want it to look. So this is a good time right here. We'll add our last paragraph tag, or our last couple here. And this would be a good time to preview your page. Yeah, it's a little bit messy. Just make sure your P tags line up the way they should to make sure you know where they start and stop. So this would be a good time to do Control S and then preview this in your default browser. So you should have HTML, a bolded hypertext markup language, and then you can see the different paragraphs as they develop, which looks somewhat similar to this. Obviously, the text is a little narrower, so it might not always line up, but that is indeed the idea. Some things you're going to ignore. All this blue stuff, ignore the blue. Those are links to other things. We definitely do not need to do that. And then the contents, the table of contents, we're going to absolutely ignore that as well. You can just hit that hide button, it goes away. The things I do want you to worry about are things like this. So history is our next level heading down, which means that history is going to be an H2. And if memory serves, there's definitely an HR underneath that. And then we have development, which is our next level heading down, which will be H3. And then after development, you should have probably more paragraphs of text. And then you have another H2 for HTML versions. And then you have actually a list. So you can see some of these tags that we've used. Actually, right here, you have a description list. You can see some of these tags that we've used. And what I'd like you to do is I would like you, to the best of your ability, make this look like it does on their page. We're not obviously doing pictures. We are not doing any of the side stuff. We're not doing any of the content stuff. It is just simply the text. Use your tags as they should be, and it will work out wonderfully for you. Sometimes, like for this version timeline, it might not look exact, but do your best to use the lists and the tags you know to make this look the right way. If you have any questions, please, as always, ask me, and do check the Wikipedia assignment posted in Schoology.